Imagine a creature straight out of an Ice Age painting, a time when the world was a frozen wilderness and survival was a daily battle. Picture a powerful predator with teeth like daggers, designed to tear through the flesh of its prey with ease. Its coat, thick and the color of winter, provided the perfect camouflage against the snowy backdrop, making it an efficient hunter. This is the dire wolf, a creature that has been extinct for millennia. Yet it has captured our imaginations for generations, appearing in countless stories and myths. Now, in a twist that seems straight out of science fiction, whispers of its return echo from the halls of modern laboratories. This development has sparked both excitement and concern among scientists and the public alike. Scientists claim to have brought back this legendary beast from the brink of oblivion using cutting-edge genetic engineering techniques. They have managed to extract and sequence ancient DNA, piecing together the genetic puzzle of the dire wolf. But this breakthrough raises many questions. Is this truly a resurrection, or are we witnessing something entirely different? The ethical implications are vast and complex. Are we playing God by bringing back a species that nature has already decided should no longer exist? What impact will this have on our current ecosystems? The debate rages on, with scientists and ethicists divided on the potential consequences of such a monumental achievement. As we stand on the brink of this new frontier, one thing is certain. The return of the dire wolf, whether real or imagined, forces us to confront our understanding of life, extinction, and the power we hold over nature. The story of the dire wolf is no longer just a tale from the past. It is a living, breathing question mark about our future. The science behind bringing back extinct animals, known as de-extinction, is both fascinating and complex. It hinges on the idea of recovering ancient DNA fragments from preserved remains. These fragments, like puzzle pieces scattered across time, can theoretically be used to reconstruct an extinct animal's genome. The process begins with the painstaking extraction of DNA from ancient bones or other preserved materials. This is no easy task, as DNA degrades over time, and what remains is often fragmented and damaged. Scientists must carefully piece together these fragments, much like assembling a jigsaw puzzle with many missing pieces. Once the DNA fragments are collected, they are analyzed and sequenced. Advanced technology allows scientists to read these sequences and identify the genetic code of the extinct species. This is where the real challenge begins. The fragmented DNA must be meticulously reassembled to form a complete genome. After reconstructing the genome, the next step involves finding a suitable living species that is closely related to the extinct animal. The reconstructed genome is then implanted into the egg of this living species. This process, known as cloning, has been used successfully in some cases, such as the famous cloning of Dolly the sheep. If successful, the egg develops into an embryo, which is then carried to term by a surrogate mother. The result is the birth of a creature that is remarkably similar to its long-gone ancestor. However, this process is fraught with ethical and technical challenges. The question remains, even if we can bring back extinct species, should we? The implications for ecosystems, biodiversity, and our understanding of life itself are profound and complex. While the prospect of seeing a living, breathing dire wolf is undeniably thrilling, a wave of skepticism has emerged around these recent claims. Are these resurrected creatures truly dire wolves, or are they something else entirely? The answer, like the science itself, is far from simple. Nick Rawlins, a renowned paleogeneticist, has voiced concerns about the limitations of ancient DNA. Rawlins argues that DNA degrades over time, leaving us with fragmented pieces of the genetic puzzle. Reconstructing a complete genome from these fragments is incredibly challenging, akin to rebuilding a shattered vase with only a handful of shards. The resulting picture, while impressive, might not accurately represent the original. A world lost, a future uncertain, ethical concerns arise. Beyond the scientific debate lies a deeper ethical dilemma. Is it right to bring back animals from extinction, especially when we can't provide them with the environments and social structures they need to thrive? Dire wolves evolved to survive in a world vastly different from our own. Reintroducing them into a world where their ecological niche no longer exists raises serious concerns. Ghosts of ecosystems past, the importance of natural habitats. Imagine a creature perfectly adapted to hunt megafauna, like giant sloths and mastodons, suddenly thrust into a world where its prey no longer exists. Without their natural prey and the vast landscapes they once roamed, resurrected dire wolves could face starvation, competition with existing predators, and even human-wildlife conflict. The social fabric of life reintroducing lost social structures. Dire wolves, like many canids, were likely highly social animals that relied on complex pack structures for survival. Reintroducing individuals without considering their social needs could be detrimental to their well-being. Without the opportunity to form packs, learn social cues, and establish territories, these resurrected wolves might struggle to survive and reproduce. A call to curiosity questioning the ethics of resurrection. The idea of bringing back extinct species has fascinated humanity for generations. From the mighty dinosaurs to the enigmatic woolly mammoths, the thought of seeing these creatures roam the earth once more is undeniably captivating. But with this fascination comes a myriad of ethical questions that we must address. The prospect of bringing back extinct creatures is both alluring and daunting. On one hand, it offers a chance to correct past wrongs, to restore ecosystems that have been irrevocably altered by human activity. On the other hand, it presents a host of challenges and potential dangers. What would be the ecological impact of reintroducing a species that has been absent for millennia? How would modern ecosystems adapt to the presence of these ancient beings? As we stand on the precipice of this scientific frontier, we must ask ourselves not only if we can resurrect the dead, but if we should. The technology to achieve de-extinction is rapidly advancing, but with great power comes great responsibility. We must consider the moral and ethical ramifications of our actions. Are we playing God by attempting to reverse the course of natural evolution? What are the potential consequences for the animals we bring back, and for the world they will inhabit? The ethical implications of de-extinction are complex and far-reaching, demanding careful consideration and open discussion. Scientists, ethicists, and policymakers must come together to weigh the potential benefits and risks. We must also consider the welfare of the resurrected species. Will they be able to thrive in the modern world, or will they suffer in environments that have changed drastically since their time? The debate is not just about the science, but about our values and responsibilities as stewards of the planet. Let us proceed with caution, guided by both scientific rigor and a deep respect for the intricate web of life, both past and present. The decision to bring back an extinct species should not be taken lightly. It requires a deep understanding of the ecological, ethical, and social implications. As we explore this new frontier, let us remember that our actions have the power to shape the future of our planet. We must strive to make choices that honor the delicate balance of life and ensure a sustainable future for all living beings.